So something I've been getting into recently is Topia.io. What I've really been missing is those hallway conversations. You know, when you go to a conference and you just meet people in the hall and you have those informal chats? Well, obviously being at home, I'm not just running into people in the hall. And so what Topia does, it recreates some of that community experience. So you're going to walk around in this virtual world, and as you come close to people, their video starts being grayed out, and their audio is quiet. And as you get closer, their audio gets louder and their video becomes more focused, and you're able to have those conversations where you're coming in and out of the conversation. I'm going to go to topia.io/welcome, where we can check out just a sample world so you can kind of see what it looks like. And so you see it engages my video, and so that is on, and I have my little virtual character avatar that I'm able to wander around the world in. Now what you can see up here is this arrow. It's kind of subtle. It's letting me know there are other people in this virtual world. So I'm going to wander over that way. Just click here with my mouse, or I can use the arrow keys. So I can see this person over here, but you'll notice that I don't have any video or audio. And as I walk closer to them, the video is going to start to gray in. So you see it's not quite dark. I can see they're over there. Hi. And as I walk over closer, the video becomes more in focus. We're now able to hear each other's audio, and then we can have a whole chat. And then as I walk away, it's going to get quieter, and I'm walking away from interacting with that person, and I can wander around and find another person to interact with. It also allows you to create interactive elements. So you'll notice as I hover over this billboard, it turns into a finger, and when I click on that, it gives me the option to create a new world. I'm going to go ahead and join. And once you join in, this is actually just a sample world where it's got nature and trees. And you'll see as I hover over these elements, it's got these 3 lines for settings. Because I created the world, I'm the owner of this world, I can customize it. So I can delete that if I want to, and come over here. I can use the customize button here on the right hand side, and I can place my own elements. So I'm just going to put a puddle over here and come back over here, and I'm going to go to themes, and in the city I want to have a basketball hoop. I can put that in there. So you get to design totally your virtual world that you'd be able to invite people to wander around and interact with each other. You can also set any object. Any object can open up a website, or it can host an event. So like this rock, when I click on these 3 dots and I go add event, I can say we're going to meet, let's say we're going to do this tomorrow, 2:00 p.m. And then we'll go until 2:20 p.m. and we're going to meet at the rock. So when someone joins the world, what they'll be able to do is click on this world icon on the left. It will show any events that are happening, and when they click go to, they would walk to that spot. I'm going to do Control- and zoom out, kind of lets me see more of the whole world. I'm going to walk over here, so I just clicked, and it's going to walk my character over to that area. And so then now I'm going to Control-0, so I zoom back in. I didn't have to zoom out, I just like to. And then over here on the left side, I'm going to click Worlds and Events. And then when I click Go To, it's going to send me back to that rock. So anybody that joins in, if I have any item in the virtual world set as an event, like, hey, let's meet up in the Topia, we would all meet up at the same spot by just clicking on the events and choosing Go To. So you can build resources in here, chatting areas, and chat room, I guess, and just hang out. And what's nice about this is you totally customize it for yourself. So when I click Customize and I go to Kits, they have a whole bunch of sample kits in here. So let's say I use this conference kit, And that's going to erase all of the garden and tutorial and give me a brand new blank space. So you can see this conference kit is already set up. I'm doing Control Z to zoom out just so you can see more of the area. Not Control Z, Control minus. Control minus is zooming out. So you can see how it's set up to show, like, here's some spaces that you can have booths for your conference or rooms to do presentations in. I'm going to go back to the Control 0. I'm going to go back to the kits. Let's try this nature kit. So I'm going to use that one. So it's going to erase the whole conference kit, bring me into this nature scene. Control minus zooms me out so I can see the whole world. And it is interactive as I walk over towards different elements. There is sound effects that you could add into them, or again, you can make them clickable to go places. You get to design all of this. So when I made my world, Control 0, I go to customize. I actually just started with the blank. So I'm going to do blank kit small. I'm going to use that. So I'm in this Topia space. You see it's blank right here, so I can design this however I want. So I'm going to go over to the Customize button, and I'm going to get some scenery. Some grass would be nice. Put some grass down on here. I'm going to get a tree, trees. Here's a nice park tree. Really like the campfire. Animated. We can just sit around the campfire and have a chat, but then I can also add in some office space. I'm going to click X to return back over here. Themes, office. I can put a front desk there to have a welcome spot, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on these 3 lines and go to links, so that when someone comes into the world, if they click on the desk, you'll see it turns into a finger, and it would give them the option to go to my website. You can put Google Forms in here and all kinds of things just to resource out to those worlds. If you have a paid version, you can embed video. In this free one, I can't embed video, but I can link to YouTube or other things like that. So you get to design this space how you want to. And if you go over here to where it says share this world, you can copy this link, and that would allow you to get into the world. So that's how you would invite people, is either copy the link right at the top of the screen or just use the share link there. Now you can go into where it says manage your people. And under settings, you can choose a password. So if you want to password protect it so that other people can't join, you can do that. You can also only allow people in who are whitelisted, so you've added their email address. When people join in, you can give them admin access where they can also design. And one of the features, it lets me to broadcast. So right now, when it's just regular broadcast, I'm only broadcasting when people are right next to me. But if I, as the admin, choose broadcast all, then anyone in the whole virtual world could hear me as people wander around and interact with this little learning space.